Hello, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a lead magnet in under 5 minutes. Now we'll do this in 4 steps. I'm using an AI based engine, so I'll show you how to do the prompt. We'll then go through and check the content, format the content, add images in or whatever, and publish. So in those 4 steps we're going to create a lead magnet. So let's just jump in. Okay, so for those of you who've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I always use LeadCreator.ai as my preferred tool for creating lead magnets. So stick around, because at the end I'm going to be introducing some of the changes that are coming to LeadCreator in the near future. Okay, so back to the task in hand. We're going to create this lead magnet. I'll just start the timer going so we can see exactly how long it takes. Right, we press on here, create a lead magnet, and in LeadCreator.ai that brings up for us a prompt screen. Now this is different to the early version of LeadCreator.ai. It's much improved. And what we do is set a lead magnet. Now I'm going to use one in the retirement field, so I'll just call it retirement lead magnet for now. And that's just a name for reference. You can always change it later. I'll put it in my examples category. I'm going to use in LeadCreator we've got lots of different templates, but for this one I'm going to use a 5-point listicle, and then we're going to add a prompt in here. Now I've already created a prompt, so I'll just go and get that. Okay, here's the prompt I set up earlier, so I'll just copy that and then put that into the prompt there. Now what we can do now is to look at in this box here. We've got the choice of I'm sure you'll recognize some of the names here, like Neil Patel and Brian Clark. So you can choose to use that persona if you wish, or you can choose not to. So in this case we'll use no persona. One of the changes coming in the future, by the way, is that you'll be able to set up a custom persona of your own. We've got the option for choice tone choices, so I'm going to choose optimistic. We'll leave it as the second person, but there are options in there, but we'll just leave that as. I want an introduction, I want a conclusion. I don't particularly have any negative words that I don't want the AI engine to use at the moment. We will use English UK, and we'll set it at college level, and we will create. Okay, so the lead magnet now, LeadCreator.ai is churning away in the background to create that lead magnet, and let's see what comes up with that. Okay, so if we look at our timer, to just under 3 minutes to create that lead magnet so far. Now you can create a lead magnet in under 5 minutes. Should you? Probably not. Okay, so the first thing we've done is use the prompt to create the basic lead magnet for us, and one of the things I like about LeadCreator.ai is I can come back in here. If I'm not happy with what's come out, I can change the prompt and I can regenerate it. I can change the tone, I can change the persona, whatever I want to do, and regenerate the lead magnet as many times as I like. But first thing we've done is use the prompt. When I introduced this video, I said that the second thing we need to do is check. This is an AI engine that's created it, and as with anything that you create with AI, you should check it for accuracy, for style, for phrases that you don't particularly want to be in there, all those sorts of things. So checking it for accuracy and style is absolutely crucial as you go through. Okay, the third thing we said was to format the lead magnet. So it's the other thing I like about LeadCreator.ai. So easy to format what you want to do. So if we, for example, want to add an image, then it's very easy. We find the image we want. I'm going to use that one, and we can insert the image into the lead magnet. And there's lots of other things we can do by using the editor to make the changes to style. So I'm going to look at a version of this that I did earlier, because obviously you don't want to see me changing things like type, etc. So what I've done with this lead magnet is I've changed the heading to make it something that's a bit more engaging, and I've put a subheading in it. I've changed the text of it so we've got a bit more space in there. I've put that same image in there, but I've made all the headings bold. I've put a line inserted between each section. I've made some bold statements at the end there, used bullet points. I've used other things like at the end we've got a very strong call to action. In this case, it's taking the reader back to the website, or taking them to the website that you're using for this retirement niche. Okay, so it's very easy to format your lead magnet and make it look really professional. Okay, the final step of our 4-point process was to publish the lead magnet, which we can do here. However, before we do that, it is a lead magnet, so we need to set up how we're going to capture email addresses, etc. And the really nice feature with LeadCreator.ai is that email capture and the integration to your autoresponder is included in here, as are the analytics, and I'll show you that in a second. But if we go to the email capture for a start, we have got a number of different templates. We can set it to no email capture at all. If I just use the standard one, for example, and we go to the form fields, then we can change the title to be top 5 tips for a retirement budget, or whatever title you want to give it, and that will come there. We're going to capture name and email address. We can put our privacy policy here, although we can actually, in settings, which I'll show you a little later, we can actually set that as a global setting, and it will go against it'll appear in the footer of every lead magnet that we generate. You can change this, for example, yes please give me the tips, whatever you want to can't type, give me the tips in there. I'll change that. We can have a double opt-in if you want to do that. I won't bother setting that up for this one. We can set a colour scheme. For example, I tend to use 1, 2, 3, 4, B5 as my colour for most. The button text colour, is okay as white, but you could change that to say red, or whatever colour you wanted to change it to, but it looks quite good in white. Then we move on to the trigger, And again, there are some options here. You can put, when a person selects your particular lead magnet, they get a bit of a teaser, and you can either blur it for a number of seconds, or we can put a half page blur, or you can bring up the lead capture on mouse scroll. So there's 3 options as to when that lead capture screen comes up. So we'll just use the half page blur in this example. I'll just save those changes. So that's the email form setup. We then look at integrations, and you can integrate to any one of quite a large number of the most popular autoresponders. But if your autoresponder is not there, you can use Zapier, Pabbly or Make to actually integrate to whatever you want to integrate to. Okay, I mentioned settings a little while ago, and in the settings you've got the option of putting the LeadCreator branding on all of your lead magnets, and of course if you do that you can include your affiliate code within that by entering it down here. So I've got another video which shows you how to do that and how to share lead magnet templates. You can change the slug, and you can also have custom domains on LeadCreator as well, and you can have a social sharing image and description on there. Final thing you can do is tag on and off whether you want to allow your viewer to download a PDF version of your lead magnet. Okay, one final thing I'll show you which makes your lead magnet look really professional is the page background. And here you can set a background color, you can set a page color, you can set a shadow color. Now I've used the same color for all of my lead magnets, and particularly the shadow color really makes the lead magnet come off the page and makes it look very professional. Okay, I said I'd share with you a couple of the updates that are coming, and they're really coming in 2 areas. First of all, the AI engine itself is going to be upgraded to a custom-made engine, which will give a lot more flexibility to the production of the initial lead magnet. So that's going to be really cool. And the other thing that's changing is in the analytics there's going to be much more detail. You'll be able to see where your lead has come from, which source it's come from, whether that's Google or an email or something like that. You'll also be able to see which country they've come from, and you'll be able to analyze that for either all your lead magnets or a specific lead magnet, which will be really great if you've got a new lead magnet and you want to see how that's performing. So some significant changes coming in the very near future to LeadCreator.ai. Okay, so there you have it. That's how we can create a lead magnet in 4 steps. Using the AI prompt, checking the content to make sure that it's in your style and it's accurate, etc. Doing the very easy formatting that you can do in LeadCreator.ai, and then publishing the lead magnet once you've set up your email integration, etc. So I hope you've enjoyed that video, and if you have, I'd be very grateful if you'd like below, share it with anyone you think might find it of value, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see the other videos. Okay, so don't forget to check out the links below. I've put a link to LeadCreator.ai, but I've also linked to a couple of resources that I think you might find useful. Okay, thanks for watching.